Oh, hello. There I am. Wonderful. Good evening, esteemed professionals. It's me, Purslin Hall. Wonderful to see all of you. Hello, peeps. Hope your day's been going smooth as a block of butter. Smooth as porcelain. It was right there and you missed it. Look, you got there eventually, and that's the important part. Sometimes we gotta workshop things a little bit. Anyway, I hope everyone's been having a good weekend so far. I have spent most of today unconscious because I stayed up all last night finishing Trails to Azure. But I did it just in time for Final Fantasy 16 and also Trails into Reverie 2 weeks after that. I'm fed well this summer in terms of JRPGs. So tonight we are going to be finishing up base Heavensward, which I'm real excited for. And then I will be working on next week's schedule. Next week we're going to be going into our cozy streams starting on Tuesday morning again with Harvestella, and then the usual mix of Rune Factory and Dredge. And tomorrow we are going to be playing Toho 6. We are working towards our Lunatic clear. The goal for tomorrow is to get a hard mode clear. Hopefully we'll get there. We'll see how we do. In any case, let's jump over to the game screen. Let me remember to adjust my audio levels for 14, because that's a thing that I constantly forget to do. How are we looking? Is my game... Come on, Square. There we go. That's what we like to see. I love when my game loads. Big fan, must be said. Anyway, thank you for all your patience with the late start to the stream, because we were not going to be making 5 EST today. That was just not happening. But we're here now, and that's the important part. We're gonna go beat up the Pope. And also probably some Imperials, because they were very rude to our friend, and also killed her. What is this? Oh, it's my animal weapon quest. I'm smart, is the thing, y'all. Okay. Continuing Heavensward Part 2. Let's get our carbuncle. Systematic exploration. Gate might be a touch on the louder side. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Let me grab that a little bit. I know the title screen is always a little wonky for Endwalker, but let's pull that down there, see how that do. First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Aziz's law, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Okay, perfect. Thank you, peeps. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Bold of you to assume I know the first thing about operating an Allegan computer, but, you know. Search for an active terminal. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. Did you find anything, Alfino? This is a whole lot of empty space. Not seeing a terminal, my guy. I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. I mean, yes, good, but also... Okay, Estinian, there's even less stuff around here. Did any of y'all understand the assignment? Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Hey, Sid, none of us know how to use computers. Nothing. Damn it. There's just this terminal then. But it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was just here a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Dragonfruit, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he's strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. I'm sure he's done just that, actually. Wedge, where are you at? You found an orb. Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a Lalafell. What were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing. Death by stupidity is quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. It's not my fault. Someone's been leaving giant cybernetic walnuts everywhere. Yeah, the Elegans have had like 7,000 years to clean up all this shit. There's really no excuse. See? Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms of conditions of use. Yes. We're not reading that. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Dragonfruit. User registration complete. Welcome to Aziz Law, Master Wedge and Mistress Dragonfruit. I am Guidance Node GLI. We got an orb, friend. It's what every girlie wants. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Leave the orb alone. She's been having a nice nap. Now you're immediately putting her to work? Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of a note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. It's okay, the Sentinel has a praise kink. No! Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings within the etherochemical research facility in the fractal continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah, how about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with Y'shtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Alrighty, time to go island hopping. In Node we trust. Greetings, Mistress Dragonfruit. Is there something you wish to know? Tell me how to reach the flagship. Requesting access to the etherochemical research facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. I'm not reading any of that, I'm just agreeing to the user terms. Can the guidance note be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Dragonfruit, Y'shtola, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Cid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Alrighty. Let's get going. We've got a lot of zone to cover. That's the flagship up there. What's up, Gilly? You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel up to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. That looks safe. Use the Alican teleporter to travel to the Beta Quadrant. I mean, I could just fly over there, but guess we'll do what you're telling us to do. Hello, Fauna. It's going well. How is your evening going, friend? According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Oh good. Chimerical maintenance. Resuming guidance to the Etherochemical Research Facility, please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical lifeforms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. It's going okay. Accidentally drank an energy drink at like 8 p.m. so you will not be sleeping. Oh no. How's my weekend been? My weekend's been pretty chill so far. Mostly uneventful, but we take that. You saw my new jacket, it's very cool. The shiny parts on the sleeves they're literally just holographic patches. I was very happy to find that jacket. Big fan of it, must be said. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations: the recombination labs and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Dragonfruit, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination labs. Absolutely rock that jacket. Thank you so much. I literally went out that day with the end goal of like, I kind of want like a sorta thoughty outfit that I can go to arcades with, and I absolutely succeeded in that regard. So, real happy. Oh, nice. Looks like something that would be handmade. Feel like most clothing brands don't make interesting stuff. I got it secondhand, so was very, very happy to find it. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. Lie in wait at the recombination labs. Can do. Yachty. But yeah, mercifully, like, there are a couple pretty interesting secondhand stores in my area, so I'm very thankful for that, because one of the things about transitioning is, at a certain point, you kind of swap out a whole lot of your wardrobe, and I've been fortunate enough that there are ample opportunities for me to do so here. Oh, hello. But what if we didn't? No. And no. Alrighty. That's our energy thieves resolved. The thrift shop here is garbage. It's all 5-year-old Old Navy and American Eagle stuff for business casual. Oh no. I'm so sorry. My condolences, Fauna. And they overcharge, so they aren't even providing a service. That's the worst, honestly. Like, I get that they have to have some kind of business model for resale, but, like, don't price gouge on thrift stuff. It's just rude at that point. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Alrighty, what sector are we going to next? Is it Delta? Are we stuck in the Delta terminal? Oh no, we are going to Gamma, okay. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. 1 second. I have 2 drinks here with me. I've got my water and my energy drink, so we're staying adequately hydrated. Oh good, the Empire already got here. So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave anytime soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they've stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Empire has Saturday morning cartoon villain speeds. They truly do. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. I mean, we can mostly stay out of the way of the Empire for now. They're pretty well concerned with, like, Indiana Jones level villain plots at this point in the story. Close encounters of the 6th kind. Warning, intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damage or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. It belongs in a museum? Last one you promised? No, keep them coming. Incredible. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do the Warring Triad trial series after base Heavensward. We might. I'll have to look over it and see how long it is, but like, basically the entire plotline is the Empire going out and seeking occult shit for their own power needs, which, like, that is some Indiana Jones World War II bullshit. Wait, something is afoot. Something's always afoot, Estinian. Sometimes it's a whole leg.
Our objective lies at the heart of the isle.
Hello, Van Hydrus.
The 3rd will remain to guard the ship, while the 2nd patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The 1st will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth.
How are the kitties doing? Moomin is doing very, very
I
well.
need not remind you that success
He's
will
lying
raise
under the
our
desk right
legion
now, just
high
chilling.
in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment.
Didn't I have another cat too? Forgot her name. So I did have Mango briefly. I guess I really haven't talked about it a ton on stream, but introductions with Moomin ended up going not very well, to the degree that, like,
So that is their purpose.
it would have been too stressful to keep them both in the same place. So I did end up having to surrender her back to the Humane Society, which is probably for the best, because she's a very, very sweet cat. I just think that both she needs to be an only pet, and so does Moomin. Because he was being, like, actively aggressive towards her and not avoidant, which was kind of the main concern. So, yeah, just Moomin now, but he's doing well.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
She right?
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
What's one or two calamities?
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage
Yeah,
will be
Moomin.
beyond
Hey,
quelling.
buddy. Hey, little man. Hello, Abso.
Whatever
Welcome,
folly the
welcome.
Garleans mean to commit,
It's late
they can
AF.
wait.
Yeah, it's a little bit late.
We must remain
I don't know what my
focused
sleep
on
schedule
our
is at this
task.
point anymore. It's something, for sure.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
That happens. It's how it was with your cat. He tried to fight every adult cat he met. Had to bring home a kitten for him to be chill, and they've been best friends since. Heard a meow, was probably a meower. Yeah, it's Moomin. He's down there. Hey, buddy. Yeah, that's how it was. And Mango was a senior cat, so that's especially why I just did not want her to be in a stressful environment like that. So yeah. Goodness, this is your first time actually hearing Gishtola speak after all these years of hearing about her. Can't deal with British voices. Growing up in a UK household leaves you hearing the character say, popping off to Tesco's for some crisps. No. Gishtola could take me to Tesco's for crisps. I would do that shopping trip with her. Hi, Guidance Node, how we doing? That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears that the danger is not yet past. Don't mind my free company's airship names. Sad that cats can be absolutely wonderful, cuddly babies and just not get along with other kitties. Yeah, it's just how they are sometimes. And like Moomin has coexisted with other cats previously, but that's also because we got him when he was a kitten, so he grew up around them, so that absolutely could have factored in. So yeah, he's an only cat for now. Oh good, more Imperials.
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again, And this time, we will not be interrupted.
Oh, we will, don't worry.
Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Oh, I will, don't worry.
I shall make it quick.
It's time for you to perish, actually. Wow, really? One Terminus Est? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm so glad you can do that, but, kind of pathetic, must be said. Oh, that's starting in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware.
So it comes to this!
If you're hungry, you should get some food. Food is important. No, it is forbidden. No, it's not forbidden. Food is very important, actually. Same, you want food, but you don't want to cook food. Okay, that's a little more valid. And enough with the Terminus Est. You're fasting because you have an exam in the morning? Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Your attacks are not impressive to me, Regulus. Excuse me, Regula. He's just a regular centurion. For the Empire, you know?
Tales of your strength, warrior of light. And now that I have experienced it firsthand, and Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't hear you. Your subordinates are still blaring the Ultima theme over the boombox. It's a little much. Okay, we can take him, for sure.
Keep them occupied.
Coward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Okay.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
Buddy, I do not know how to use your cursed fruit gummy. But thanks, I guess.
I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
Send me to the next sector, buddy. Appreciate when games don't do the trope of, you beat me in the fight, but actually I pulled the Uno reverse card, but instead just have an enemy have some overarching goal that gives them a reason to run and or delay you. I do like that. It is very nice. Win the fight, lose the cutscene is one of my least favorite tropes. It happens far too often, but like there are ways that you can use it well, and that you're not losing the fight, you are just... It's just that winning the fight is not maybe the best way to achieve your goals. The next expansion pack has a kind of interesting approach to that trope in that, like, without getting too much into spoiler territory, we do have, like, multiple fights against an enemy that we're kind of, like, building to beat. So they do pull that a little bit, but this is one way that I like that they use it. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allegan Empire. Fetters of Lament. I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon, which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Etherochemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. It's fine. We'll just walk there. Oh, hi, Megazormer. So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond, thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words, partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. It's always so jarring to see that dialogue come out of such a little guy. Seek out Megazormer's child. Can do. Hi, Tiamat. How you doing, girly? A great worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Who cometh to this forsaken place and disturbeth my solitude? Tiamat, my child. Father, can it truly be you? None other. My form is such that I may journey with Heidelin's chosen. Also, goddamn, this shot though. Like, especially with the sun in the background, that is some very good composition. Big fan. A mortal who desireth to end the war between man and dragon. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Alec. To think that war rageth still between our kinds. Hearken to my tale, child of man. I am Tiamat, of Midgard Zormr's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star bearing 7 eggs.
From these eggs did my children hatch.
Oh, now you're speaking
Once they were full
common.
grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south to Mericidia, and together we brought forth innumerable children into the world. We abided in peace, and all was well, until the men of Alag came some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in droves, and took from me my beloved Bahamut. 'Twas then, when I had fallen into the depths of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, the Asians. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted, a decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Asians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man. The beings thy kind call gods are but specters of thy mind's creation, given form at great cost to Hydaelyn. Many such beings yet slumber across the land, brought to heel by the self-same empire that bound me. They must not be released into the world. If thou wouldst end the conflict, vanquish thee the Asians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself? The release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself has ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature which blackeneth my beloved's memory. Oh? Is it time to hydrate our final fruit gummy? It is! All gummies restored! Thank you for the hydrate redeem, peeps. Why not get a hydrate for myself? You big fruit. I'm never beating those allegations, is the thing. You are correct.
Warrior of light.
Hey!
Beloved daughter.
We can hear our mom again.
The light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials. But glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more. And go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more.
Damn right I did.
Strong art thou, mortal, stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings.
Oh, he's evolving. Very good. He has reached his awkward Pokemon middle stage.
Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
You can now ride Midgard Zormer. Okay, sweet, it does just kick us out here. Alrighty, onto the flagship. What do you got for us, Guidance Node? Heavensward? Why, that's the name of the expansion. Welcome to the flagship, Mistress Dragonfruit. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Yeah, what kind of intruders you got here? Warning, intruders approaching. No, and also no. No Imperial nonsense. I said no Imperial nonsense, actually. Thank you. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Oh, I did not realize that was coming up so quickly. Okay, let me get the poll set up real fast. Okay, what is our role for Etherochemical... Did I spell that correctly? If I did, good on me. Okay. As always, healer, tank, or DPS. We did break the streak. I was a tank for the last dungeon, and not a healer, so see what we go in as today. Poll is up. Vote now on your phones. Unknown energy source detected within the Etherochemical Research Facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Dragonfruit. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. It landed very smoothly. Alrighty. Dungeon is unlocked. We've got like a minute and a half-ish for that poll to run. Just go take a gander at this ship. I love a big airship. Oh, hold up. I didn't realize that it actually had statues of the Warring Triad up here. Okay. We've got Sophia here. Sephiroth over here. And then Zervan over here. That's actually a very cool touch. I didn't know that they had done that. Okay, poll is almost done. What are we running this dungeon as? And as always, once we hit 5 minutes on the dungeon timer, we're just gonna go in. Okay, we're going as DPS. Beautiful. Which means I am not switching off Summoner. 11 minutes. Okay. I agree, Moomin. You know what? With a timer that long, we'll just go in with the NPC party. Oh, interesting. We have no story relevant NPCs, which is kind of odd. But I guess they haven't made it up to the ship at this point. Also, we are getting some very good dungeon and trial themes today. Big fan of this theme, and I'm a very big fan of the theme for the upcoming trial. The Etherochemical Research Facility. Let's do it, friends. Oh my god, I actually have something of a rotation now at this level. God bless. Oh. Okay, fine. We will deal with the large mechs. I do know that they reworked at least the final boss of this dungeon. I don't know if they did it for every single boss in the dungeon, but I'm curious to see what the changes are, because I don't think I've run it since the rework. Don't mind me just messing up my entire rotation. I know how to push buttons in the sequence that they are supposed to be pushed. Okay, but what if we killed the Medicus first? That feels important. Okay, first boss time.
I will crush you underfoot.
Hey, we literally just fought you. Welcome back.
In the name of the
I know.
Emperor. There
We
is
just
nowhere
kicked
to
this guy's
run.
ass.
Enough.
No turrets, actually. Get that out of here.
In the name of the Emperor.
He's not
In the
here.
name of the Emperor.
He's not watching this
Enough.
fight. Get out of here. That feels kind of new mechanic-wise. I don't remember him having like a full 50-degree AoE cleave, but
In the name of the Emperor.
oh no, I maxed out on poetics. I am a fool. I forgot to spend some of my currency before I got in here. That's okay. We learning. Pre-cultured biomass. Delicious. That sounds so tasty. Wait, hold up. Are my NPCs actually kind of using an AoE rotation? That's a miracle. Trust parties don't normally do that. No bioculture node. Get out of here. No additional bioweapons, please. Oh, this would have been fun to tank. Love when there is simply a wall of enemies. Oh, ad starting soon, chat. Sorry for not catching that a little earlier. No, you don't need more enemies, actually. You're good with the ads you already have spawned. I promise. Oh, no dragon's voice, please. Thank you. Is this the way? This is the way. It's so bright in here. Defeat Harmachis. I will do my best. It's just a sphinx. Oh, is this the one that has a petrify? It sure is. None of that, thanks. I completely forget what mechanics this guy does. Pretty sure we just don't stand the ballistic missile. Unless that was an enumeration circle, in which case I'm so sorry, Thaumaturge, but... nobody said I was smart. I mean, I have on multiple occasions, but... ignore all of that. One boss left. Actually thinking on it, I'm pretty sure we get like a kind of lengthy pre-final boss cutscene. Oh good, elevator fight. What's maneuvering room? We don't need that. Okay, is it just the one enemy pack? Yes it is. God bless. Triad control. The zone is very good. I love when there is a floating space with polygons in it. Big fan, must be said. Getting more clones like we did in Crystal Tower. Out of here. The Alligans do love their experimental beasts. Like, fair. We love a creature in a tank. Y'all on the lift? Okay. Time for me to run the dungeon, I guess. Nearly there. I think this is our last trash pack. Gotta let me in. Let's go! Into the heart of the facility. Neuralink. Oh, this is very fleshy. Love that.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire.
Hi, Igayorm.
Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiark shall be reborn.
I love you so
Through the
much.
joining,
And it's a shame that you're only here for this expansion.
Again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have
Confession, this is the
remained.
perfect stream for you while you're having a big autistic zoning out moment. Can barely focus, but it's very comfy and nice to listen to and half watch, both with the game and my wonderful voice.
For
Thank
the
you so much,
glory of
Phoebes. I'm
Lord Zodiac.
very, very happy for that. I
Your
endeavor
meddling
to have,
ends
like,
here,
chill and
now,
comfy
warrior
streams,
of
so
light.
it's very nice to hear. Okay. That is pulsing in a way that I don't love. Hi, Iggy. No shadow flare, please. I mean, a little shadow flare is a treat, but... Fire Sphere. Okay. That seems like they're just gonna do point-blank AoEs. Yep.
Darkness shall consume light.
Grip of Night. Pretty standard conal. More Fire Sphere. Oh, hold up. What? Are they gonna... I feel like they're gonna go together and then... Yeah. That makes sense.
Mortal scum!
Oh, ice mechanics now. Okay, what do we got? Are these donuts? These are donut AoEs, okay.
Know your place.
Oh, that's our first time seeing a line stack, I think. I'm glad they've introduced it in dungeons now, because that does throw new players off sometimes. Circle of Ice. Okay. Guessing we want to be at the center of this one? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so they have changed it. I guess we'll see if they do for Phase 2 as well, because that one has a... or had a kind of weird mechanic, but... curious to see what they've done with it.
Chaos shall reign forevermore.
Because there was like a bad breath adjacent mechanic where you had to hop into a portal or you would get every single status effect at once.
Your light shall burn no more.
So I don't know what they've done with that. Guess we'll see. Phase 2 time. Absol, go get food.
Such strength.
I am giving you permission.
Defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Is it fusion dance time?
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down
Let's go.
the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Is it Ascian Prime time? Let's go. We are become Orb. The most powerful of shapes. Oh, I think this is actually the first instance of a transformed Dacian in the main story. I just barely put that together, but like, hell yeah. Love that. It's Mask Gito. Shadow Flare. Okay. So it's just an AoE. Yep. What do you got for us? Okay. Standard ass tank buster. Dual star. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Oh, okay. So those go off and then the donut goes off? Yeah. Are they not gonna do universal will? Oh no, they are doing universal manipulation. Okay. There's no dodge anymore. Oh my god, what? Okay, I kind of love this, actually. They're giving us sequential timed AoEs, or timed debuffs in a normal dungeon. And what is it, stack mechanic? Yep. Okay, I kind of love that, actually. Okay, the chains are coming up. Yep. Oh, Conjurer, please. Thank you. Okay, I changed my mind. I do actually kind of love that. Even though they got rid of the portals. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Much appreciated. Oh no, not the orb. And the posture check redeem. We have successfully de-shrimped. What else do we got? Oh. Seems bad. No eternal despair. Fire and ice consume you. That's their ult. Yep. Right in the middle of my goddamn Dreadworm phase. That's fine. At least we got one of them off. We limit break. Okay, gonna be donuts first, and then center AoE. Oh, I forgot that I still have that quest. Good for me, I guess. Dungeon completed. Also, I guess this means I'm going to be getting bitter memories from all of the Gotch dungeons, which I'm more than happy with. That's a specific quest to build some relic weapon that I'm working on, so I forgot that it applied to level 60 dungeons.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen.
Yeah, I did it real fast, too.
But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least.
Oh,
Impossible!
just fully yeeted. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do with that girly. You have her in the white aura site, but we don't have a blade of light. Or, well, no, I guess we have the eye. That would have enough ether. Get her ass. Okay, so that's one down, but we don't have a second white aura site.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now?
Oh, I kicked your ass at level 50, and I'll do it again now, La Habrea.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Hi, Thordan.
In
Yeah,
the
it was about
distant
time for the
past,
Pope to show up.
King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy See's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin,
Thordan voice, yes. What's popping? He would.
it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero.
Sure, Archbishop. Just defile the
My
corpse of your
Ascian
national
friend.
hero.
Long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us.
He would.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
Let's go. God, this is such a good design. I do love an intricate armor. Thought he was going to literally pick up the corpse to use it as a weapon.
A god who knows not
That would have been very good.
whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eyes nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die.
I mean, fair. Turns out you can kill an Ascian if you have, you know, god powers.
Gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict.
Alright, who's ready for Knights of the Round?
Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
I mean, we do take issue. That's kind of our thing, is we kill gods. Pretty frequently, actually. So, I don't know why you thought this was a good idea. Oh god, that came up fast. Okay. Let me get another pole built. Okay. Roll for the Singularity Reactor, which is our final trial for today. As always, got the Holy Trinity. DPS, healer, and tank. We're gonna make that one just a minute long, just so that we're not spending too long. I think regardless, since it's a trial, it should go by fairly quickly. But we will have to wait for a queue pop, just because that one is not, in fact, affected by, or not runnable with a trust party. So we'll run in circles while our carbuncle catches up. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. He's trying so hard. I love his little hops. Alrighty, and for the Singularity Reactor, we are going in as a tank. Cool. That means it's Paladin Glam time. Let's do it. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to queue for. Clear the selection first. Now we queue properly. Forgot that we still had the dungeon listed there. That's okay. We got a less than 5-minute timer on this. No NPCs to talk to, though. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thordan into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes. Sustained by a millennium of prayer and the eye's ether, he declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnation of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragonsong War. I could do that. Also, worst case scenario, I can absolutely just solo this trial if we need to. If we hit the 5-minute mark. Oh, ad starting in about a minute, chat. I'm so sorry. Go fly around Azeslaw for a little bit while we wait. Just because this is a cool zone. I really like what they did with it. Like, the whole place is very much a love letter to the floating continent from Final Fantasy VI, and that's like evident by the Warring Triad, but they just did a very good job with it. I just love cool Magitech. I am a girly who loves that kind of thing. Can we actually land on any of this stuff over here? Oh, this is... that's the zone boundary. Can't go over there. Yes. It's regular for girls. Unfortunately, the limited time fate does not appear to be up, but sometimes there's a Proto-Ultima fate that spawns here that gets you neat accessories. Just go flying around, watching the Empire accomplish nothing. There's their big ol' airship that our friend sacrificed herself to stop. That's what we can actually get, like, kind of close to. Sort of. There's our zone boundary. What is up here? The Habisphere. I'm trying to remember where Proto-Ultima spawned, because I don't think it's here. I feel like it's one of these islands. Okay, we're almost at 5 minutes. If we hit 5, then we're just gonna go in with an unrestricted party, and I will take my time tanking. Because it's very important that we beat up the Pope today. Unrestricted party. Take me in. It's 1v12, we'll be fine. I guess 13 if we're counting Thornton.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Sound real confident about that.
You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Oh, I will, don't worry. God, I love this theme. I'm literally just gonna do my 1, 2, 3 combos. The time-honored Final Fantasy tradition, killing the Pope. Uh-huh. None of that, actually. The Dragon's Eye. Okay, no gaze attack, actually. Thank you. Come on, do your ult. Ancient Quega. No. You're being very rude. I just want to see all your cool knights. Come on, Thornton. Holding out on me. Okay, there's Knights of the Round. Oh, we don't have enough party members for these. That's fine. Come on, do your ult. Thank you. Let's go. Oh no, not more towers. Why would you do this to me? Okay, at least it's a short paralysis for that one. You're not going to deal much damage with that, my friend. So glad we don't have to separate these in normal mode. It's doable. I have soloed the extreme version of this trial. It's just not super fun. The DPS race is a little tight if you're not, like, on a class that has great burst. What else do you got for us, friend? Oh, right. Meteor circles. That's a thing. Come on, get him summoned. Oh, none of that, please. Okay. Let's answer cinematic bullshit with our own cinematic bullshit. Passes of arms, baby! No. Oh, I forgot that knockbacks. Rude. Stop it. Zero damage. Incredible. Bye. I did indeed survive your divine reckoning, sir.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand. Who? What are you?
Bro really called on hopes and prayers. He sure did. Thought he could thoughts and prayers his way to victory. We're just a silly little dragon girl. I don't know what you're so worked up about, my guy. Pope's Lane.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it.
Who would win?
Knowing you, there was
1,000
little
years
chance
of
of that.
theocratic feudalism versus one silly little trans girl. Uh-huh. That's always how it goes down.
Twould seem the Eye has served you well.
We stay silly. Two cursed fruit gummies. What will he do?
Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Oh, buddy. Maybe put one of those down. Just one. You can keep one cursed gummy, but Estinian. Just breathe, my guy. Two orbs is too many for any one man to ponder. So it turns out Dragon Eyes operate on car battery rules, and you don't want to touch both leads at the same time. Oh, good. Nidhogg's back, everyone.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee?
He's just a little grumpy.
Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Keith! Over there! Oi! Haha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
We did it.
Where is Estinian?
So about that, you know what? How about we do after party first, and then we can talk about Estinian. Y'all, please do not shoot down the Father of Dragons. Thank you. Just, like, be cool.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
I do love the piano rendition of Dragon Song.
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000
Good resolve,
year
Emmerich.
war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Alrighty. That's credits on Heavensward, y'all. We made it. At least for the base patch. Dragons, we are so sorry we did a genocide. Yeah. Sorry about the whole eating your daughter's eyeballs and tearing her body asunder thing.
Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
Love that Merylviv is just there with her gat. Incredible energy. Oh no, is it time to see? Yep. There's Ochfahn's grave.
A noble monument to a noble soul.
Thank you for the hydrate redeem and the head pats redeemed. Much appreciated.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
Good stuff on getting to the end of Heavensward. Thank you very much.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Thanks, Tataru. Great way to cap off this expansion. Don't worry about our friend to turn into a dragon. We gotta get rich quick. It is vitally important.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way.
A sequel expansion's worth of tumultuous days, if not more. This is very true.
Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Title drop. We love a title drop. Okay, this might be like actual credits. Yep. I don't know if we get additional visuals. I might just skip over this because I know we've got some post-credit stuff too. I think it just goes through. You know what? We get to sit through Dragon Song.
Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true
a much more enjoyable credit experience than Yakuza Ishin. Just you wait till they start talking about the blood-stained future of Japan. No. I don't know why they thought that was a good line to include. Ad starting in about a minute, chat. Okay, yeah, this is basically just a slideshow of the story highlights of the expansion. Once we hit to the end of that, then we'll probably skip the rest of the credits. Anyway, that's the first expansion's base story done. From here we have the Heavensward post-game patches to go through. So we've got 3.1 to 3.5, and then we have Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker. So like we're still progressing at a pretty decent clip through this game, which is very near and dear to my heart. So it's been very good to revisit these story beats. Even if it was frustrating to rewatch the death of Izael. They did my girl so dirty. And I will be taking a look at the Warring Triad questline just to see how long it is. I'm thinking we might do that after 3.1, because I think 3.1 is where we first get our introduction to kind of the central character of that quest series. We will not be doing the Void Arc quests just because they feel sort of disjointed and just like far removed from all the Heavensward story. Even though I really, really love those raids. Like current content plans are, we will be doing the Omega raids after Stormblood. We 100% will be doing the weapon storyline and the Eden quests after Shadowbringers. And we'll kind of examine other stuff as we get to it, but those are what I plan for side content-wise. The real test is going to be figuring out where to slot in the New Game Plus streams moving forward, because like Final Fantasy 16 and Trails into Reverie are going to take up a lot of time for the rest of the summer. I'm so sorry, Oshafon. That shield didn't quite work out. Also, that also means it's new outfit time. We will be swapping over to our post-Heavensward Summoner glam after credits. Because everyone knows the true endgame of Final Fantasy XIV is fashion. And I am nothing if not committed to it. This is our first meeting with Emperor Varus. We will be seeing a lot more of him going forward. Matoya, my beloved. Love that grumpy old woman. We nearly there. This is like the Charlian stuff, so we are once again approaching the end of the expansion. I just want to linger on Y'shtola's smug face for a bit. Which, fair, it's a good face. The Asian Prime, as short-lived as that poor man was. Kind of bummed we didn't get a full group for that trial, but like, it was still fine to solo. This might be our final slide. Oh? Tataru, what you doing, girly? Okay, that makes sense for a final slide to land on. Just a shot of Horshavon's grave overlooking Ishgard. Okay. Now we can skip the rest of credits. Oh, good. I forgot we get this.
So La Habrea and Igayon have fallen.
Hi, Elidibus.
Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing
The
our
Mario
mission in
Odyssey
jeopardy.
moon. I mean, you're not wrong.
Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might
We sure
encroaches
are on
upon
the moon.
realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray.
That's my boy.
Warrior of Darkness.
Love this man so much. They did so much, like, preparation for Endwalker. Like, even from here, because we don't go to the moon till Endwalker. They show this, and then there are 2 whole expansions before we actually go there.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Debatable. Oh? Oh, I forgot we do get to see the summoning of Alexander. Okay, cool. It's time for the big boy. Sometimes there is a giant robot, and that can be a beautiful thing.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
It remains staggering to remember that Final Fantasy XIV was a disaster on launch. Yeah, it is... The history of 1.0 is, like, wild to consider, given how far the game has come. Heavensward was really, like, the first content that they were making out of 1.0's shadow, because all of Realm Reborn was... They were basically laying the track in front of it as the train was running, and it kind of shows. And Heavensward is like, okay, here's what we can actually do when we're just making the game that we want to make, and it was fantastic. Spires of deception crumble to dust, to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. I can speak words, sometimes. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there's the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. You have completed Heavensward Part 2. We fucking did it, y'all. Okay. Means it is time to update the fit. Pretty sure it's on 19. Sure is. Please enjoy our new outfit for the post-Heavensward patch series. Definitely inspired by a certain NPC, just because I love her very, very much. In any case, that's all of base Heavensward. We did the damn thing, y'all. Okay, that's all we got for tonight. I will be putting together the schedule for next week and posting it within the next couple hours, hopefully. Tomorrow we will be going into Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, trying for our hard mode clear, which I'm very, very excited for. Hello, welcome Luminously. Thank you so much for the raid. We're just barely wrapping things up. I'm so, so sorry. Thank you, Lumi. Thank you, Aussie. Thank you, Sir Jam Custard. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Katarja. You caught us literally right at the end. I'm so, so sorry. Anyway, I'm Purslin. I'm a variety PNG YouTuber. Thank you so much for the follow, Lumi. Much appreciated. It came here by Peep suggestion, so sorry. No worries. We were like right at the end of the patch quests when we started wrapping things up. So, anyways, we finished up Final Fantasy's 3.0 story today. We will be going into the post-patch content sometime in the next couple weeks. We'll be coming back tomorrow with Touhou 6. Thank you so much for the Lumi raid. Much appreciated. Wonderful to see all y'all. I hope you're having a good day so far. Okay. In that case, I will redirect y'all to someone who is not wrapping up their stuff right now. But yes, Touhou tomorrow, and then we've got our comfy streams for the rest of the week. We'll be doing some more Harvestella, some more Dredge, and then some more Rune Factory 5, which I'm very, very excited for. Let's see who's on. Oh, okay. We can toss people over to yes, Harvestella. I've been loving that game so far. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, we're gonna toss y'all over to Remy Neko, who's playing some Diablo 4. They are also phenomenal, and ideally we'll be streaming for a bit longer. Let me double check to see how long they've been streaming so that we don't end up with a double redirect. Okay, looks like from what I can tell they are still active, so that should go good. Anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping by, even if it was for a brief time. I hope that you all have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your day. Take care, everyone. And yeah, hopefully I'll see some of y'all tomorrow for Touhou. So, see ya.